Well, I can't tell you what a pleasure it is to be here with Barbara Damrosch, who wrote this wonderful book called The Garden Primer. And she is here today to talk about vegetables. And we're going to put a little twist on it, Barbara, and talk about vegetables in containers, because I think people still seem to be a little afraid of that.
Right. I think they're filling them with petunias, which
Yes.
nothing wrong with that.
No?
But you can actually have a little food garden right in your terrace, your patio, your balcony. And so we're going to plant up some containers here with food. Now, gardening always starts with good soil.
Yes.
Good living soil, organic soil. So we've got a really good organic potting mix here. We put some organic compost in. We're all in favor of making your own compost. So we even have one of these tumbler types, which you can use in a yard.
It is, and it's perfect for a small yard or a condominium, so you don't have to have a huge place to compost.
That's right. So let's plant this up with some beans. Now beans, of course, this is pole bean. This is a scarlet runner bean. So we've given him something to climb on here.
And I love that idea of putting some structure in the pot itself.
Exactly. I mean, it's beautiful, this thing. So look, a lot of people think of scarlet runner beans as, ornamentals because they're so pretty. They have beautiful scarlet flowers that the hummingbirds love. But they're edible too. And look, for dried beans, look at these.
They're
they have
beautiful.
This wonderful purple. So, we'll just like maybe plant 2 vines. These are going to make nice big vines. So I'm going to put 2 vines here.
And Barbara, I see that, so many of our customers are getting younger and younger, and I see you're not really, you're just sticking those right in the ground.
Just stick them right in the ground.
Okay.
They will do fine. They will pop up before you know it. Okay, what can we put in there? Let's put some herbs around that. Like these parsley, curly parsley.
And it's perfectly fine mixing the herbs with the vegetables.
Absolutely. Oh, yes. Yes, they will coexist just fine together. Maybe even some edible flowers. You can actually eat the petals of a marigold.
And I would assume nasturtiums then would work as well?
Nasturtiums even better. Oh, nasturtiums. There's so many beautiful kinds, and you can actually eat both the leaves and the flowers of a nasturtium. So maybe, we put a few of those in there. Maybe even some of these violas. These are also edibles. I would break up the root a little bit.
The roots a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so, maybe so we put a few of those, but I think we need some more herbs. Here, we're trying to get my book as dirty as possible.
Yeah, that's right.
This is not a coffee table book. We want that book to get dirty, don't we?
When you go out and buy this book, we certainly want you to actually utilize it and get out there and work with it. And you're in your home in Maine, you actually do all sustainable organic gardening, don't you?
We certainly do. Okay, we got a couple of chives there, and let's put one other. Let's
oregano,
put this,
yum yum.
Yeah, this is a marjoram, isn't it? Yeah, sweet
Oh,
marjoram.
marjoram, yes it is.
Okay, so they will go with the beans. So now we have another little flower bed or vegetable garden here.
Now, Barbara, I've heard a lot that with tomatoes you can't use them in containers because their taproot is too long.
I think we could probably get away with this. This is
That's good enough for me.
This is a determinate one, Aroma, R-O-M-A.
And determinate just means it's going to not
it's
get
not
12 foot
a
tall.
vining type. It's just going to sprawl with these beautiful, oval fruits that will be absolutely delicious. You could do other things too. You could do a eggplant instead. This is a gorgeous plant.
Yes, it is.
It has gorgeous purple flowers, gorgeous fruits. That would be another alternative. Or, in fact, in addition, why don't we just put a jalapeno pepper in here? And that's going to be pretty too with those beautiful red peppers.
Would you, when you put I'm assuming that you put down the middle there, would you also put in maybe some lettuce with that too? Could you do that?
I think a lettuce garden is a great idea here. And I like to get some pretty ones. Look at this speckled thing
Beautiful.
here. I just love that. That is so gorgeous.
I mean, vegetables are very ornamental as well. They're beautiful plants.
Right. Look at this one. Look at this yellow leaf. That would be pretty next to it. And lettuces can get pretty big, but I would use this as a cut and come again type.
Sure.
I could cut it and then it would just keep regrowing.
Well, Barbara, I want to tell everybody that if you haven't gotten the Garden Primer, you certainly need to run down to your bookstore and get one, and then go into any of your local independent garden centers and plant some vegetables in a container. Find a way that you can get that, because there's nothing like a fresh vegetable to eat.
Nothing like it.
Thank you so much, Barbara.
Thank you.